13. Unlucky number 13 stars left. And the unlucky 13th seriously, the 13th last star I'm going getting is this Loopdeeswoop galaxy. Well, this is the last of the trial galaxies. Seeing as I have, like, I don't think I explained this, seeing as, like, I haven't recorded in ages, and seeing as I have time to record today, I'm actually thinking of just finishing Mario Galaxy today. This is like my plan. This is the plan as it's going forward, even though I hate that saying going forward, and everyone in Ireland is sick and tired of hearing the term going forward, because it's just like the same government crap that keeps getting said. Going forward, we're going to do this. Going forward, we're going to do that. It's like, shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you're doing, you fucking idiot. Because like everyone who's a politician in this country is bad teacher, because everyone. Oh my god, here, I swear, this is going to be a train wreck. I have 3 minutes. That's the thing, it's the time limit, because I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm going to get road rage again. I'm doing my, wait, oh, I have to hold A? I completely forgot that. I thought the Ray is just like the Lisa and Ray. Wasn't I like, isn't that like what I had in like my, see, it's the fucking like Humpty Bumps. The hump, the bump. Wasn't I talking about Ray and Lisa in Tia and Tamara when I recorded this for like Donnabelle's competition as well? Fuck rah! Fuck rah! Speaking of Tia and Tamara, that Tia and Tamara reality TV show is the most hypnotically watchable thing. Like, I swear, like, it is so hypnotically watchable. Like, I don't know, because, like, they're kind of fucking losers. Whoa! They're kind of fucking losers, really. Like, what is going on? He's vibrating! Oh. I should do, like, the whole SpongeBob SquarePants Jacques Cousteau thing and be like, 3 hours later, when I, like, finish it. But they're kind of losers, that kind of way. And, like, it's just like them, like, what are they doing with their careers at the moment? And for some reason, it seems like every single episode is like, oh, this is, like, my newest venture to try and get people to remember who I am. Like, in one episode, one of them was, like, trying to open, like, was tackling herself up with, like, opening a vineyard or something like that. It was really, really weird. And like that's what her business venture was going to be, or like them getting like these small acting parts or going like appearing at events, and then on the side you have like these weird like storylines about like, oh, I'm going having a baby, and oh, I already have a baby, and oh, this is I'm going publishing a book, or I'm going like, and it's like really like hypnotically watchable. I suppose especially for anyone who's like of my generation who like grew up watching Sister, that kind of way, and who knows who they were, and like how like Tia and Tamara were like such like a household name, and it's just like such like a bizarre concept for like a television program to have like, oh, Joe, these people who like are Joe, Tia and Tamara, do you remember them, the 2 twins? Well, we're going to have a show about both of them and about how what they're doing with their life now. And what am I doing? What? Seriously? That was the scary road rage galaxy. I guess talking about Tia and Tamara Maury or Maury or whatever, or like is the secret to my success. Maybe if I talked about them the last time, because I did that like once I got past that first part. I'm confident that first part is actually the most difficult because of all like the sharp spirally turns. That time 125, that wasn't actually that bad. Way better than the time I entered for that competition. That competition I had to do with like about 20, I had to take about like 10 goes. So yeah, there's the Loopdeeswoop galaxy completed. Yeah, I'll save. But yeah, that like Tia and Tamara program is so hypnotically watchable. Like, it's just like, you sit down, watch it, and it's like, oh, what? Am I seriously watching this? What is this? What's this? Like a Daredevil comet? It's really Daredevil, that boss. Let's do the Cosmic Gold Leaf. Might as well. which is like the shortcut to that? Is that like over here? So yeah, and like they're like I don't know, because I'm kind of like I'm kind of the person, I can really enjoy watching kind of like pulpy, crappy reality TV in a kind of that hypnotic kind of way, you know, like that, like other things are like it's so weird because I'll watch like really like highbrow kind of stuff, and I'll be watching like opera on the Arts Channel, and then like I'll turn over and watch like Project Runway and watch like Tia and Tamara, or oh my god, like I Am Kate. Like that show is ridiculous as well, like that ridiculously watchable, and like or like oh my god, Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, like that's another hypnotically watchable program. What? I didn't mean to do this. I meant to go do something else. I meant to do the Gold Thief. Stop doing Stop doing things. My like hands. My hands have a mind of their own. It's like, what was I describing it as in the last time? It's like my hands are Buddy Love and I'm the Nutty Professor. It's like, or the other way around. That film was on last night, The Nutty Professor. How did I jump through these the last time? Do you guys remember that? Me like jumping through those like between those like lava spires? They don't like get hit by that stupid fireball. It came in like a fireball. That film The Nutty Professor was on last night, and I hadn't like that's the kind of film, like it came out in like what, 96? Is that it? 96 I think it came out. And like I'm pretty sure I saw it in 96 or 97 probably. One or the other. And that I haven't seen it since then. Might as well go on down and get these like star bits again that are down here. That hungry Luma needs all the help that he can get for those star bits. Get more star bits here. This is like that eruption thing that's in that Yoshi galaxy, whatever it's called. Okay, aren't there like sparks on this, like, I think there are sparks on these planets. Where are they? What happened to having to, did they like simplex the simplex crossword? Oh no, this is what I'm thinking. And like so many people like find this really hard. Like I remember like several LPs that I watched of this game, people didn't seem to know that if you just keep the A button held down, you can actually like hold on to no fuck. I like as soon as I did it, like that like if you keep the A button held down. No, don't have to return to the observatory. You Buddy Love, stop playing the game. Sherman's in charge now. Or maybe I'm Buddy Love. Like, could you imagine? Because the thing was, like, that's what I always think about, like, the Nutty Professor. Is, like, Sherman's inside there, like, trapped inside in Buddy Love's body. Like, you know, like, and he doesn't know what's going on, because remember, like, he didn't remember what happened, like, anything that Buddy Love did. He's, like, trapped inside in his body. And and thinking about, like, all this. Like, and then he comes back, like, what kind of an existence does he have? Like, where is Sherman Clump while Buddy Love is in charge? Do you know? Anyway, but yeah, like, that film was on last night, The Nutty Professor. I ended up watching, like, about 10 minutes of it. Or 20 minutes of it. Get as many starbs as I can for that hungry fat ass. I suppose this will give us a chance to grind a bit. And I don't know, it's just like, it just made me remember why, like, Eddie Murphy, like, what used to be so enjoyable about Eddie Murphy. Because that, like, the Nutty Professor, like, he's actually just an infectiously enjoyable person to watch on screen, you know? He's got, there's just something really funny about him, about how madcap Eddie Murphy is. And that's something that, like I haven't seen in a long time, you know? Like, because there's so many crappy Eddie Murphy films, you know? It's like Daddy Daycare. It's like, what happened to the Eddie Murphy that was in, like, films like Beverly Hills Cop or in, like, Eddie Murphy Raw? You guys know I love Eddie Murphy Raw. Or films like any of those films. Nutty Professor. And then you see he's in films like The Haunted House. It's like, what kind of shit is that supposed to be, Eddie Murphy? Same with Steve Martin. Like, Steve Martin, all, like, the brilliant films Steve Martin was in, like, Like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, or like The Man with Two Brains. What? That thing exploded? I think the banana just exploded. Yeah, I'll try again. I'm not going to let myself be defeated by you, Melty Molten Galaxy. No matter how many times I have to play through this exposition. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing at all. I was concentrating more on killing that thing. That's the thing, I forget that I'm doing a Daredevil run. Just played in the game as normal. Bad idea. But yeah, it's like Steve Martin as well, like Roxanne, another brilliant film. Like, I don't know, and then it's just like really annoying when you see like these people doing like these crappy films, like Cheaper by the Dozen, which I've seen, or like that crappy Pink Panther film with Steve Martin in it, and you're like, remember when you used to be cool? Remember that, when you used to be cool, Steve Martin, and now you're making all this shitty crap? Do you know? I don't know, it's just kind of like annoying. All these people that made so many good films, and then you see they're in crap, which makes me think, like, if John Candy, like, that's the thing, like, all the films John Candy was in that are brilliant, like, back when he was alive, like Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and Spaceballs and all of them, and then, like, you wonder if, like, the same thing would have happened to him, like, if he had, like, not died. Would he have like been in all these shitty ass films that like Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy are in now, or like Jim Carrey, another one, like all those brilliant films Jim Carrey was in, like like back in the day, like The Mask, or like Dumb and Dumber, or like Ace Ventura, and then you see him being in shit like Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's like. Or like even playing the Riddler, he's like an amazing Riddler as well. Even though the rest of that film was so crap, that Val Kilmer Batman wasn't as crap as that other, like Batman and Robin, which I am talking about again. How many times I'm going to talk about that film? Why don't we just say it? The only good part about that film was Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, because she was really good, blah 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 blah. There, I said it again. Like, can you say anything else? Don't just walk into the lava, what are you doing? Pay attention to what you're doing though. But yeah, like if John Candy hadn't died like when he did, like it makes me wonder, would he have been in like all of those, like a load of crappy films like Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin and whatever? Would Eddie Murphy have been the one to be in Daddy Daycare instead of that other fat guy that's in Daddy Daycare? Do you know? Even though like Jim Carrey has been in like good films as well, like oh my god, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like, even though that wasn't, like, that long ago, I suppose. And, like, I don't know, like, it makes you think, you know? Like, these people whose careers, like they're, obviously, they're still making good money, and they have, like, a good standard of living. They make a living, like, all those monsters, all those dinosaurs in the Flintstones. Those monsters in the Flintstones. They're not monsters, they're dinosaurs and birds and things. But like then like you wonder, would like John Candy have been in all those shitty ass films as well? Would he have been the fat guy in Daddy Daycare instead of that other fat guy? Do you know? Because I could totally see that. I could totally see like Eddie Murphy. No, I'm not going chancing. No! Fuck you! Fuck you! I didn't even like, you were underneath me. I was jumping over you. Oh, it's all my well, at least it's giving me a chance to talk about all these all this like philosophical talk about John Candy and if he hadn't died. It's like, why don't we just like make an alternate reality? Like there's a film concept for you. We're living in a world, in an alternate reality where John Candy's still alive. It's like, why not? Make a film about every other type of crap there is. Why not make a film about like, oh, we're living in an alternate reality, in a dystopian society where John Candy didn't die and took over the world or something. Like, imagine. There's a concept for you. We're living in an alternate reality where John Candy never died, and all those other funny actors from that era never like sold out and made crappy films like Daddy Daycare and Cheaper by the Dozen. There's like a good idea for a film, how John Candy saved the world by not dying and being so brilliant that all the other good comedic actors like kept their game up. Like that's a good idea for a film. There we go. I'm a genius. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, for some reason, whenever I see LPs of this, people don't seem to know that if you just keep the A button held down, you can stay stuck to these things for forevermore. Because a load of people just seem to like, because they'll keep you in their orbit for a little bit, and then they'll let you go. Never let me go. There's another film. Well, a book as well. So yeah. Joe film I watched recently because it's on Netflix and I haven't watched another film like The Nutty Professor that I haven't seen since I was a child. That film Thinner. That film Thinner, where like the Stephen King one, where that guy gets cursed to keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner. He's like a really fat, obese guy, and he gets cursed to just keep getting like weight to waste away and keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. It's really, really good. And like that guy, like what's his name, Joe Mantegna, who plays Fat Tony in The Simpsons, that he's in Law and Order as well. Like, what? No, I spun. This is bordering on ridiculous at this stage. Here I go. I get Loopdeeswoop in like what 3 goes, and here I am on this thing, and it's all for stupid reasons. Like, it's all because I just keep walking into shit. Oh my god. Becky, look at that butt. So yeah, I ended up watching that film Thinner again recently. What else have I seen recently? Seeing as like I was talking about films on this galaxy the last time I played it as well, that Robin Williams double feature. Build a Creature. Well, I saw that film, that Studio Ghibli film in the cinema. Oh my god, I went to see Neon Demon. That was an experience. Holy shit. That's another film where like Neon Demon, I'll tell you this, it's kind of like a cross between the visuality and the visceral nature of Black Swan and America's Next Top Model. That's what it's like. It's literally like a cross between like visually Black Swan and like the vapid, vacuous nature of models from America's Next Top Model, and the bitchiness as well. That's literally what it's like. But it's like, the thing is, like, I was watching it, but there was just something really kind of not stale but kind of lifeless about it, you know? Whereas like the other way Black Swan was like so visceral and just really like grabbed you and pulled you in. Like Neon Demon, like, it was absolutely beautiful and visually stunning, and every single scene was was worthy of being in Vogue magazine visually. Like, every single scene, it just looked absolutely amazing. And just the experience of watching it was brilliant. But like behind that, there wasn't really much to speak of, and watching it was kind of just difficultly bland at times, you know? Like, no, not again, you're the same fucker that killed me the last time. Like, it's worth watching just for the visuality of it. Like, if you like watching things like that are visually stunning, then it's worth watching it for that reason alone. And it's kind of like viscerally obscene as well. Like, there's some pretty disgusting crap in there. So if that turns you on, no, if that's like your bag, like you like watching things like that, or you like feeling uncomfortable watching what you're watching, then that's there for you as well. But like, I wouldn't like say it's like worth watching a second time, or it's not like it's after becoming like my favorite film in the same way that like Black Swan is just so memorably amazing. Like, Black Swan is like the perfect film for me. Like, if I imagine all the ingredients that are in Black Swan, it's like a psychological body horror thriller ballet classical music thing with Natalie Portman in it into the bargain. Like, I swear, I seem to have, like, seen, like, every film with Natalie Portman in it. Like, I don't know, I love that girl. Like, Star Wars Episode 1 was the first thing I saw her in. And then, like, all the other brilliant films that she's in that I love, like Black Swan, or, like, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, she's brilliant in that as well. Another, like, really beautiful, like, just quaint film. Have any of you guys... No, what was that? What the fuck was that? Did you see him jump? Fuck you, I was gonna do it that time. I swear. How many times do I have to do this level? Oh my god. That was just so crummy. That was literally, like, just, like, so lousy. Oh my god, I suppose I can just keep talking about Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. Get over there, I'm not waiting a second time for you stupid lava pillars fucking come out of the lava again. Just... Try again. Seriously, this is the level where I should have the Jacques Cousteau shit. I swear. Okay, this is just getting silly. This is just getting silly. I'm, like, tempted to cut to me getting onto that mountain, but, like, I know I can't, like, resist talking, so I might as well just keep going. So yeah, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. What's that other film I like her in as well? Where the Heart Is, that film? That film that where she, like, has the... where she has a baby, where she's, like, living in... where she gets randomly abandoned by her boyfriend in the car park of a Walmart. And Joe, what else is amazing about that film as well is that Sally Field is in it playing her mother. And you guys know how much, like, that... Oh my god! Like, seriously, the hedoniosis is real. The hedoniosis is real. Another brilliant thing about that film is, like, that Sally Field is in it playing her mother. And that's another woman who I just adore. Like, I adore Sally Field in films. Like, ever since I saw her in Mrs. Doubtfire, and then all the other good films she's in, like Sybil. Oh my god, that film is brilliant. And she's in that new film I really want to watch as well, Hello, My Name is Doris. She's in, like, Forrest Gump. I love her in that as well. I like her more than anyone else in that film. No, not again! Fuck you! What's, like, you stupid buddy love hands? I swear. This is not my brain doing this. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. This is a fucking shit fuck of crap. Is what it is. Oh my god. Okay, get your head in the game this time. Stop talking about Sally Field and her wide mouth. Because she does have a wide mouth, but makes her have such a lovely smile. My, like, dream and my like, plan for world domination in life is to marry Sally Field's son and have Sally Field as my mother-in-law, because her son is available. I'm not going to be available for much longer at this rate. I can't even get past the first hurdle now. Jeez. Here I am going on about how all the hard stars are gone. How those dog days are over. And here I am dying on stupid crap like that. No, just stop doing things. Okay, buddy love hands are no longer allowed here. This is another case of that phantom limb. It's like when I detach my brain to talk about crap, that's when stuff like that starts happening. Because did you guys notice that didn't happen once any other time I played through this? Until, like, it was just, like, detached my brain to talk about crap. I still can't get over that jump. He totally, like, hit the wall or something. Because that's, like, a real, like, when that... I'm talking about, like, that jump that I missed on, like, right at the end. That's the jump I'm talking about. Like, the jump that I missed, like, right at the end. Like, that's a really weird, wide wall jump. They make me feel so uncomfortable. Like, Joe, when you have to do, like, wide wall jumps, I prefer, like tight, like, narrow wall jumps. They're far more comfortable. Like, little quick ones, not like those weird, wide wall jumps. Like those Wario on the wall. fuck you! That was a straight line. That was a fucking straight line, and the mechanics of the game support you going in a straight line from one of those blue pull stars to the other. Oh my god, then the game is just being a dick now, because that was totally, like, not... Like, all the other times I died, that was totally my fault. But that time, I'm not accepting that that was my fault, that fucking pull star. Because I was, like, there was no, like, swing. I hadn't, like, engaged any swing. Because, like, I was completely, like, stationarily latched onto the one pull star that was, like, directly across, parallel to the other one. It wasn't, like, weirdly, like, slantily across from it. It was, like, directly parallel. And, like, then, like, and it slams me into that planet. That was just, like, a crock of shit is what that was. Like, as Sam Wheat would say. There's another person who's gone. Whoopi Goldberg could be in that film as well. That film where John Candy saves all the 80s and early 90s comedic actors, do you know? That's a good idea for a film. Whoopi Goldberg could be in it too, because what films has Whoopi Goldberg been in recently that anyone knows about? It's like, what about Whatever Happened to Sister Act? Whatever happened to Ghost? Whatever happened to Whoopi Goldberg? Yeah, well, she's going to be in that film where John Candy saves all, like, the... Do you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Like, all these, like, weird characters, this motley crew. And then, like, so you have, like, John Candy, you have Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, Whoopi Goldberg, and Eddie Murphy. And they're, like, the Justice League of disappeared comedic heroes is what they are. You get out of my face, because I just do not have time for fucking idiots like you. When idiots like me are trying to get this level done and get onto the next star and get this LP done into the bargain. So you can just, like, walk right out that door without Matt Guitar Murphy. With your dry white toast and your 4 fried chickens. Okay, no, you're dying. You thought you could escape earlier, but now you're dead. Oh, you two are coming over here, trying to get all up my face. Well, you, like, picked the wrong time to mess with me because I'm aggravated at the moment. And when I'm aggravated, then Wayne Brady's got to choke a bitch. That video is still so hilarious. That video where Dave Chappelle and Wayne Brady are like... Is it Dave Chappelle? I think it is. Where, like, Wayne Brady and Dave Chappelle are driving around. And it's like Wayne Brady is after, like... It's like poor Dave Chappelle is, like... is being held against his will by Wayne Brady and being forced to engage in a marathon of destruction. That's what is pretty much what's going on in it. Okay, we're finally back here again. Let's try and improve our performance this time, because our performance last time left a lot to be desired. Like getting stuck on this stupid thing so many times. What was going on there? Okay, drop. If you could please drop it like it's hot, because I know we are hot. My performance here was quite good though, because if you just keep going, then they won't hit you. Okay, get out of there. Now, here's this, like, weird wide wall jump that fucking screwed me over the last time. Well, not this time, bub. Okay, is there any other shit I have to contend with? Oh, one of you guys. Multiple you guys. Get out of my way, stupid star bits. I have enough of you guys to save, like, to feed 1 million hungry Lumas at this stage. Finally. Oh my god, I, like, have to apologize for that. That was just absolutely ridiculous. It's done. The Melty Molten Daredevil is done. Seriously, I don't know what was wrong with me there. And do you know what, like, the real punch in the face is? The real kick in the teeth is how easily I did Loopdeeswoop Galaxy. And how atrociously I did that. Oh. Well, that's definitely... Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I seriously just see what I thought I saw? Do I have 1,509... I do. I have 1,599 star bits. One short of that hungry fucker. Okay, this is like the angry video is at an end. My life is a tranquil lagoon. Thanks a million for watching. Bye now.